The story of fluoride in the UK is a tale of two narratives. It's a story of scientific ambition meeting public skepticism. In the 1950s, a wave of optimism swept across the globe, carrying with it the promise of fluoride. This naturally occurring mineral strengthens tooth enamel, combating tooth decay. The UK embarked on a journey to explore fluoride's potential. Trials were conducted, data analysed, and debates raged on. Some hailed it as a public health triumph, especially for children. Others voiced concerns about adding substances to water. Despite controversy, fluoride was introduced in certain areas. The goal was to improve dental health, particularly for those without regular dental care. The UK's embrace of fluoride remains a patchwork of regions. The debate continues, sparking passionate arguments on both sides. The UK's approach to water fluoridation has resulted in a geographically fragmented landscape. Some regions have embraced the practice, while others have resisted its implementation. Understanding this patchwork requires a closer look at the distribution of fluoridated water across the nation. As the map illustrates, areas with the highest concentration of fluoridated water are primarily located in the West Midlands and parts of the North East. These regions were among the first to adopt water fluoridation and have continued the practice for decades. In contrast, large swathes of the UK, including Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, remain largely fluoride-free in their water supply. This geographical divide is not merely a matter of chance or logistical convenience. It reflects the complex interplay of factors that have shaped the UK's stance on fluoride. Local authorities, often influenced by public opinion, scientific evidence and political considerations, have the power to decide whether or not to add fluoride to their water supply. The result is a nation divided, with some communities consuming fluoridated water and others relying on alternative sources of fluoride. This mosaic of approaches underscores the ongoing debate surrounding water fluoridation and the absence of a one-size-fits-all solution. The rationale behind adding fluoride to drinking water is rooted in its potential to improve dental health. Fluoride, advocates argue, acts as a shield for teeth, strengthening enamel and making it more resistant to the acid attacks that lead to cavities. This protective effect is particularly crucial during childhood when teeth are still developing. Studies conducted in areas with fluoridated water have shown a marked reduction in the prevalence of tooth decay, especially among children. This finding has been a cornerstone of the pro-fluoridation argument, bolstering the claim that it is a safe and effective public health measure. The visual evidence is compelling. Children raised on fluoridated water often exhibit fewer visible cavities and generally healthier teeth. Moreover, proponents highlight the cost-effectiveness of water fluoridation. Adding fluoride to the water supply is a relatively inexpensive intervention, especially when compared to the cost of dental treatments. This economic argument has resonated with policymakers looking for affordable ways to improve public health outcomes. The promise of fluoride lies in its potential to create a healthier population, one smile at a time. By strengthening teeth and reducing the burden of dental disease, fluoride, proponents argue, contributes to a better quality of life for individuals and a more robust healthcare system for all. While the potential benefits of fluoride are well documented, a shadow of doubt has always lingered over its widespread use. Critics of water fluoridation point to a range of concerns, raising questions about its long-term safety and ethical implications. At the heart of the debate lies the question of dosage. Opponents argue that adding fluoride to the water supply represents a form of mass medication, where individuals are not given a choice in their exposure to this chemical. They contend that people should have the autonomy to decide what they ingest, and water fluoridation infringes upon this fundamental right. Furthermore, concerns have been raised about the potential for fluoride overexposure, particularly among children. While small amounts of fluoride are considered beneficial, excessive intake can lead to a condition called dental fluorosis, characterized by white streaks or spots on tooth enamel. In severe cases, fluorosis can cause pitting and discoloration of teeth. Beyond dental concerns, some studies have suggested a possible link between high fluoride exposure and other health issues, such as skeletal fluorosis, a bone disease, and even certain types of cancer. However, the scientific evidence supporting these claims remains inconclusive, and more research is needed to establish a definitive causal relationship. Section 5. The fluoride conundrum, balancing benefits and risks. The debate surrounding fluoride in drinking water is a classic example of a complex public health issue with no easy answers. On one hand, the potential benefits, particularly for dental health, are undeniable. On the other hand, concerns about potential risks and ethical considerations cannot be easily dismissed. Navigating this conundrum requires a balanced and nuanced approach, one that acknowledges both the potential advantages and disadvantages of water fluoridation. It's not a simple matter of being pro-fluoride or anti-fluoride. It's about weighing the available scientific evidence, considering the ethical implications, and ultimately making informed decisions based on the best available information. One approach to addressing the fluoride conundrum is to focus on individual needs and preferences. For some individuals, particularly those at high risk of tooth decay, the benefits of fluoride may outweigh the potential risks. For others, alternative sources of fluoride, such as toothpaste or mouthwash, may be a more suitable option. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to consume fluoridated water is a personal one. However, this decision should be made with a clear understanding of the science, the potential risks and benefits, and the availability of alternative fluoride sources. Section 6. Navigating the debate, your right to choose. In the UK, the decision to add fluoride to the water supply rests with local authorities. This reflects that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to the fluoride question. Local factors like existing fluoride levels and dental decay matter. Individuals have the right to know the fluoride content of their water. Water companies must provide this information, and online resources are available. With this knowledge, individuals can make informed choices about fluoride intake if concerned. Steps like installing a water filter can reduce exposure. Reverse osmosis systems can remove fluoride from drinking water. Look for bottled water brands that specify their fluoride content. Alternative sources like fluoride toothpaste or mouthwash can ensure adequate intake. Stay informed and take control of your fluoride intake. Section 7. Beyond the water glass. Exploring alternative fluoride sources. While water fluoridation is widely discussed, it's not the only source. We encounter fluoride daily, from toothpaste to certain foods and beverages. Fluoride toothpaste is the most common alternative. It strengthens tooth enamel and prevents cavities. Fluoride is also in mouthwashes, dental floss, and chewing gum. Naturally present in some foods and beverages, like tea and certain fruits and vegetables. Section 8. A global perspective, fluoridation around the world. The debate over water fluoridation extends far beyond the borders of the UK. It's a global conversation, with countries around the world grappling with the same questions of benefits, risks, and ethical considerations. Examining how other nations have approached this issue offers valuable insights and perspectives. While the UK remains divided on the issue, water fluoridation is more widely practiced in other parts of the world, most notably in the United States. In the US, a significant portion of the population consumes fluoridated water, reflecting a different public health approach compared to the UK. Australia also has a high rate of water fluoridation, with several major cities adding fluoride to their water supplies. However, similar to the UK, Australia has experienced its share of controversy and debate surrounding the practice. In contrast, many European countries have opted against widespread water fluoridation. Instead, they often prioritize alternative methods of fluoride delivery, such as promoting the use of fluoride toothpaste and providing targeted fluoride supplements to children. This global perspective highlights the complexity of the fluoride issue and the absence of a universally accepted solution. Each country's approach reflects its unique history, cultural context, and public health priorities. Section 9. The future of fluoride. Striking a balance for generations to come. As we move forward, the conversation surrounding fluoride in drinking water is likely to continue and evolve. New research may shed light on the long-term effects of fluoride exposure, potentially influencing public opinion and policy decisions. Technological advancements may also offer alternative solutions, such as smart water systems that allow individuals to customize the fluoride content of their water at home. Such innovations could provide a middle ground, addressing concerns about individual choice while still ensuring access to the potential benefits of fluoride. Ultimately, the future of fluoride lies in finding a balance between promoting public health and respecting individual autonomy, between acknowledging the potential benefits and carefully considering the potential risks. This ongoing dialogue requires open minds, a commitment to evidence-based decision-making, and a willingness to engage in respectful debate. By working together, we can strive to create a future where everyone has access to the information and resources they need to make informed choices about their health and well-being, including their fluoride intake.